Hey guys, how's it going? It's Brandon here, BB's iPod Touch. Today I'll be giving you a full-on review of the iPod Touch 4th generation. So let's just go ahead and get started with some specs. As you know, it has the camera and everything. That's probably what everybody's looking most forward to, but let me go ahead and point out some of the other things. First of all, it's a 3.5-inch diagonal widescreen multi-touch display. It has Retina display, and the display resolution, if you want to be like exact, is 960 by 640 pixel resolution at 326 pixels per inch, and the graphics and games and everything on here looks amazing. So it also uses the A4 chip in here, just like the iPhone 4, and we all knew that that made it so much faster, and this thing is just blazing fast just as well. So also the camera is what everybody else has been looking forward to on this iPod Touch. You see right there. Now it's only a 0.7 megapixel camera, so it's not gonna be your high HD photos and like nothing ridiculously good as a camera, because it is an MP3 player. You got to remember that. But it does, for video recording, it shoots in HD. You see it has the microphone there. It shoots with audio, 720p and up to 30 frames per second. So that's pretty nice. You can also geotag like your photos and videos and things like that. But you got to have Wi-Fi. So let's just go ahead and get on to the inside of this. This is about my third or fourth time shooting. I had some problems earlier. People FaceTime like crazy. People have been FaceTiming like crazy, and it's getting really, really annoying. Especially when people call me 12 times within 1 minute. So, you know who you are. Please stop it. I told you to stop and you didn't. So I just wish I wish you could do something on FaceTime where you could block somebody, but I haven't found that yet. So I had to put my iPod on airplane mode so I wouldn't have to worry about getting calls. So anyways, let's go ahead and let's get into the settings first, because a lot of people wanted to know if this has changed at all. And it really hasn't. I mean, other than you've seen this on the iPhone 4, but sounds is now on here because you actually do have ringtones and things like that. Also on the outside, let me just go ahead and point out that let me just go ahead and point some more things out on the external part of this iPod. So you see the side, it has two dedicated volume rockers. It's not really rockers anymore, it's volume controls. Last time they were rockers, they're called that because they could go both ways and they were connected. Now they're separated. And the top button is more, I guess, lower, and it's harder to touch. Sorry about that, I just hit the camera. So if you're like this, you can't just touch it. You gotta put your finger back and touch it down. It's kind of hard to explain. You'll know what I'm talking about when you pick it up, though. I guess it's useful for not accidentally hitting it when it's in your pocket or when you reach down or something like that. And it's also more curved. It's more curved on the sides, and then it just goes flat down here at the top. Sorry you couldn't see that. Just like that. And other than that, pretty much the only other thing changed is this one speaker right here on the left side. It doesn't have dual speakers like I think the iPhone had it. I'm not really sure, but I'm pretty sure it did have dual speakers, one here and one on the other side. But it gives off great sound quality, that one does. So anyway, back into this. Again, sounds is pretty much the only thing that's changed. You get to choose your ringtone and things like that. Also, you have the FaceTime, which just shows your email. And that's pretty much it for the settings. Let's go ahead and get into web browsing. I know web browsing, a lot of people were wondering about that, and I failed life because I just realized Wi-Fi was not on. But anyways, yeah, let's just go ahead and check this out. It's pretty much the same. You can turn it both ways, and it's going to be a lot faster, and it's probably, well, I wouldn't say that the speeds are faster. It's pretty much just loads up faster since it is on the A4 chip, but it really depends on your Wi-Fi network. So the other thing is I'll get the camera last. I'll go to Game Center first. Game Center, I know you have to have Wi-Fi for that, so I'll turn on Wi-Fi for a minute, but if I do get a call, I will turn it off immediately. Game Center is pretty much games, and it's kind of like Xbox Live. If you're familiar with, oh my god, if you're familiar with Xbox Live, then that's what this is. It's pretty much, you just have your friends right there. That's my name. You can add me if you want, and you just get achievements pretty much. So you saw who was calling, guys. I'm really sorry for that. Please Apple, find a way to block people, because there are some very annoying people in this world, like this guy right here. Very, very annoying. You see all the calls right there. I mean, just take a look. 5 at 4:35, and it just goes on and on. I mean, it's very annoying. So FaceTime is pretty cool, though. I actually did get a chance to FaceTime. You could save your favorites. You can have your contacts in here, and things like that. So it's pretty cool. You add your contacts. I don't want to show my contacts because maybe some of my friends won't be giving out their information. So that's pretty much it. FaceTime is really cool, actually. It's actually pretty neat, and it's good quality, and it does not lag at all, at least not for me, but it probably depends on your connection. So let's just go ahead and get into the camera now, which is a great part of this iPod Touch. So you can switch between photos and videos, obviously, and it's just like the iPhone. I mean, you see I have the camera right here. I can go around my desk. If I want to swap it, you can see me. There's a button up there. You see my camera. You see me. What's up, guys? And then you have your video right here. And you can also swap it around if you want to take a video of yourself. And there I am again. So that's pretty cool, and obviously it just saves down to the bottom left just like the iPhone, which I'm pretty sure you've all seen or held an iPhone before. So another thing that comes stock with this is folders. I know you're probably familiar with that if you've jailbroken or whatnot. You see it actually comes with utilities like this. You open it up and then it has these here for you. You can scroll over if you want to put more in there. So what you basically do is you just you put it in shaky mode is what I like to call it, and then you go put it into another. You put it into another icon. You see how it turns black like that? Put it in there. You can call it whatever you want. And if you want to take it out, just take it out. There you go. So that's pretty much it for the folders. And pretty much everything else on here is basically the same. The only difference I would say is obviously the camera, FaceTime, Game Center is just 4.1. You don't have to have an iPod Touch 4th generation for that. You just got to have the 4.1 update. So basically, this is an iPhone 4 without the phone, and FaceTime is pretty much a phone. Like if you think about it, the only thing different is that you have to be on Wi-Fi, and if you were like an iPhone, you wouldn't have to. You just have to have network connection, or you know what I mean, wireless connection for your phone, not wireless internet connection. So anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. This iPhone 4 is great. I would definitely say to buy it if you have the money. I bought the 32 gigabyte myself. It comes in 8, 32, and 64. The 64 is going to run you $399, so if you don't want to spend that much, I would probably go with the 32 or the 8. The 8, I believe, is $229, and the 32 is $299. And you can buy them at your local Apple store or order online. And that's pretty much it, guys. Graphics are amazing. Games are amazing on this game. The camera quality is good, not great, but what do you expect for a dedicated MP3 player? Watching videos on here is fantastic, and watching playback of the videos you've taken is also fantastic. So I would definitely recommend this iPod Touch if you have the money to spend. If you're looking to find what you want for your next birthday or Christmas or whatever, I would definitely say go with this over the Nano or the iPad or anything like that. So thanks for watching, guys. That was my review on the iPod Touch 4th generation. I hope you guys have a good day. See ya. Peace.